Children, in this video we will start with the chapter plotting with pyplot. Now, in this chapter we will learn how to plot the various type of data and information by using different charts, and what is pyplot and how we have to use it. Let's start with the data visualization. The data visualization refers to the graphical or visual representation of information and data using visual elements like charts, graphs, etc. Here, as you can see, we have different types of charts like the bar chart. This is known as histogram, pie chart, and we will learn the other types of charts in the chapter. Now, here we have seen that what is data visualization means graphical or visual representation of information using charts and graphs. Right. Now, what is the need of data visualization? Let's see. Patterns, trends, and correlations that might go undetected in text-based data can be exposed and recognized easier with the data visualization techniques or tools such as line chart, bar chart, pie chart, histogram, scatter chart, etc. Children, as you have seen, as it is written here, that if we have a huge amount of text-based data, then to analyze the data is a very complex task. So for this purpose, to analyze the data, the large amount of data, we have to use the different data visualization techniques. And here we will use the line, bar, pie charts, histogram, scatter chart, etc. Right. So thus, with data visualization tools, information can be processed in efficient manner. Hence, better decisions can be made. Right. Now, first we have Matplotlib Python library. Now, we will learn how to create the different types of chart, and before learning these types of various functions, we have to go through this library. The Matplotlib is a Python library that provides many interfaces and functionality for 2D graphics. Now, here we gone through the term that is library. So what is a library? A library is a collection of modules. Now what is a module? A module is a file which contains various Python functions and global variables. Now here we will see what are the features of Matplotlib library. It is a high quality plotting library of Python. It provides both a very quick way to visualize data from Python and publication quality figures in many formats. Means, children, the data can be of any type. It can be any range, or it can be any ND array, it can be a data frame, it can be a series, any type of data we can use to convert it into the form of various types of charts. The Matplotlib library offers many different name collections of methods. pyplot is one such interface. Now, the term comes, what is pyplot? Right. The pyplot is a module. Remember this, children. Matplotlib is a library, whereas pyplot is a module. in the matplotlib data visualization package of Python. Means pyplot is a module which exists within the matplotlib library. Getting? pyplot module consists of functions that can be used for plotting various types of charts. Means the functions which are needed to plot the various types of charts, those functions exist in the pyplot module. Now let's see what is pyplot. Is an interface, that is a collection of methods, you can say a collection of functions for accessing and using underlying functionality of a library. How do we have to install matplotlib library? If you have installed Python using Anaconda, then matplotlib library is pre-installed in it. You need not to install it explicitly, it is pre-installed in Anaconda. But if you have installed Python using standard official distribution, then you have to install matplotlib separately using command. This is the command, children. Python -m pip install -U matplotlib. This command you have to pass at command prompt. Right, children? When you are going to run this command, matplotlib library will be installed into your Python software. Next, how do we have to import pyplot? In order to use pyplot for data visualization, you need to first import it in your Python environment, or you can say a Python program, by issuing one of the following commands. How do we have to import it? Import matplotlib is the library dot pyplot. Pyplot is the module, right? This would require you to refer to every command of pyplot as matplotlib.pyplot.command if you are going to import the pyplot like this, right? Then for each and every command you always have to write like matplotlib.pyplot.command name. For example, here this plot is a function in the pyplot module which is used to create the line chart, right? So if you want to create a line chart, how do we have to write? matplotlib.pyplot.plot x comma y. X comma y are the arguments. We will see how they will be created, right? So next, you can also pass the import command as import matplotlib.pyplot as pl, right? Means an alias name we can create. We have already used it, right? Now, this would require you to refer to every command of pyplot as pl.command. Here you can differentiate, children. If you are not providing the alias name, then for every function which you are using, every pyplot function which you are using, you have to write like matplotlib.pyplot, right? But if you are using the alias name, then you only have to write the name dot command name, like here pl.plot x comma y. You can choose any legal identifier in place of pl. Means here I have used pl, you can use like plt, right? Now, working with pyplot methods. The matplotlib's pyplot interface lets one plot data in multiple ways. Means we can plot a single data in different types, such as line chart, bar chart, pie chart, scatter chart, etc. Right? These are the examples. Like this you can plot. We will learn how to plot it, right? Using py-plot methods, we can easily plot the data available in the form of sequence or ND arrays or data frames. Getting? Means any type of data we can use to plot. Basics of simple plotting. Data visualization essentially means graphical representation of compiled data. Thus, graphs and charts are very effective tools for data visualization. This line you have to remember, children. Getting? You can create many different types of graphs and charts using py-plot. Some commonly used chart types are. Now let us discuss the various types of charts one by one. First is line chart. A line or line graph is a type of chart which displays information as a data points called markers. We will see. And each data point is connected by a straight line segments. With py-plot, a line chart is created using plot function. Remember children, to create a line chart we have to use which function? Plot function. Getting? Let's see an example. Here I have used import numpy, right? NumPy module we have imported. Then import matplotlib.pyplot as plt, right? An alias name plt we have taken. Here x is equal to np.arange. You know that arange is a function which is used to create an array sequence, right? Here I have given 0, 10, 0.1, means this 0.1 is the step value. We will get the values like 0, 0.1, 0.2, like this till 10, right? Then we have a is equal to np.cosx. Cosx is a trigonometrical function which is available in NumPy module. Right, here we have passed x, means say suppose x is having the sequences like 0, 0.1, 0.2, like this, right? So for each value of x, this a will be having the cos value, right? Like cos 0, the first value of x will be what? 0, right? Cos 0 is what? 1. So like this you will be having the values. So x and a both are having the sequences. X is having the sequence, the array sequence from 0 to 10 with a step value of 0.1, and a is having the cos value of x, right? Then how we have to plot it? See, plt, as I have told you, plt is the identifier which we have used, plt.plot. Then we have to pass the values for x and y axis, right? So x and a, right? These values we have passed. B is actually the color code. Here you can see the chart, the line chart which you are getting is in blue color, right? So B stands for blue. Marker is equal to dot. Here you can see the markers, right? You are having dots here. See, dots you are having, right? And these dots are connected by the line segment, right? So like this you can create your chart by creating the data values and then passing it into the plot function. Various color codes you are having, like R for red, Y for yellow, and so on. We will go through each type of color and each type of marker in the later videos, right? Now this plt.show, Children, this statement has created the line chart, but to visualize this chart, to display this chart, we have to use the show function, right? You have to execute it. If you are not going to use plt.show, right, then your chart will not be displayed. So this you have to remember after using the plot function or the different types of functions which we are going to learn. After executing them, you have to use the show function. Getting? Next, we have scatter chart. The scatter chart, the scatter plot is similar to line chart. The major difference is that while the line graph connects the data points, right? As you have already seen, each data point is connected, right? With a line, scatter chart simply plots the data points to show the trend in the data. Right, means here in scatter chart, those data points will not be connected with the line segment. This is the difference. Difference can be asked between the line and scatter chart, so you have to remember it. Right, children? Now, with py plot, a scatter chart is created using scatter function. Getting? Now, let's see how to use it. See, children, I have used the same data value so that you can see the difference, right? X is equal to np dot a range. Same values I have given 0, 10, 0.1. Then cos x I have used same. plt dot scatter function, right? X comma a. Here to provide the color you have to use C argument. C is equal to B, right? There in line chart you can simply pass the argument for color, right? But here to pass the argument for color you have to write like C is equal to, then you have to write the color code. Getting? Now here you can see you have the same data points, right? The same flow you have, but these data points are not connected with the line segment. Getting, children? Thank you, children.